Hi everyone, I'm going to show y'all how to take this photo from the left to the right in some really basic editing steps. We are also going to discuss how to edit non-destructively. To start off with, open the file that you want to edit. You hit Control O, that'll make it full screen. You want to go over to the right side here and duplicate your background layer. This is so you are not working on that background layer and you're not actively changing anything on there, and it will not change anything in the original file. So we always start out with a new background layer. And the windows you will want to have open are Adjustments, History, and Layers. At the very least, those are the main ones you're going to want to be working with if you're editing photos. Okay, so the adjustments box here, these are all your minor adjustments to your photos that will add an adjustment layer. And they will not directly edit on either of these layers. So we're going to start with a layers adjustment. This will give us some contrast. You could also do brightness and contrast if you want to do it that way. I like to work on the levels layer so I can adjust them a little more individually. So get one of those going. Going to brighten up our photo some. And that washes it out, so we're going to add in some contrast. I'm going to brighten up those highlights. Take the blacks down just a little bit. So this left black arrow is your blacks. Highlights is the right side. Pop a little contrast in there. Raise that up just a little brighter. Okay, have some contrast. If you wanted to tone down your highlights, you can use that. Or tone down your blacks, you can use that. Okay. So I'm going to do a color adjustment layer here. Color balance. And I'm going to add in a little bit more contrast. This is just something I like to do. You don't have to. But if your photo needs a little color adjustment, it's too yellow, too blue, you can do that here. I'm going to go to the shadows, add just a tiny bit of blue into the shadows. A little bit of yellow into the highlights. You can see how that kind of makes it pop against the background a little bit more. This is just a little trick I like to use. If you needed to change any of these colors, that can be done really easily here. Another thing you can do is add a hue or saturation layer. You can edit the colors individually here. So my yellows are a little too green for my taste, so I'm going to show you how to change that. If you want one of the other colors, you could go here. This changes everything together. I'm going to pick the yellows. And I'm going to move it to the left just a little, and it's going to warm that up some. Also going to lighten it just a little. You don't have to do that. That's up to you. Okay. Just to show you the saturation, you could desaturate it if it's too much color. Brighten it a little bit if you want a little more pop of color. We want to saturate the reds a little more, make it even warmer. You can do that. Now I'm going to show you how I like to add a sort of a vignette. The way I personally do this is with another hue or another levels layer, excuse me. So I like to tone down the highlights a little, tone down the midtones just a little. I don't want the vignette to be too dark, so I don't usually mess with the blacks. And for this, we're going to be working with a layers mask. So these little white boxes here are a layer mask box. Everything white will show up in the photo. Anything you add in black will not show up. It will take that away. If you wanted to add a mask to a layer, to another layer, you can do that here with this little box with the circle in it. But these adjustment layers already give you a mask, so you don't have to add another one, only if you're working on a layer like this one that does not have a mask. Okay, so make sure you click back on the correct the correct layer. And go over and select your paintbrush. And if you want to take something away, you use black. You have that here. You paint directly on your layer, and you're actually painting on your layer mask, not your layer. If you accidentally paint on your background, you're going to get a color. Black or white, whatever color you have. Don't do that. If you hit Control Z, that will undo that. To show you, we're going back to our levels layer. Levels 2. Make sure you're on black if you want to take it away. Take it off the areas you don't want it on. I don't want it to take away my little sun rays there. You want to add some back in, say you took too much away. And do that with a white brush. This is also editing non-destructively because you're editing on your adjustment layers, not your background layer or the very original background. So for a little final touch, I'm going to add in a little bit more pop of highlight. So one more levels layer, a little bit more brightness. Just to show you what I did there, the layers were not in order. You need your levels layers above the layer that you are working on for it to work. So it's not going to show up because this is covering this. So to fix it, move it up here. And if you need to readjust your levels layer or any of the others, you can double click right here. It brings it back up. So I'm going to add that little bit of pop of highlights in there. Touch of shadow. Okay. And the last thing I'm going to do is brighten up this one spot here. One more levels adjustment layer. Brighten it up a little bit. And then you can hit Control I. That will invert your layer mask. You can see here nothing's showing up. Go back and select your white brush because you want to paint it on instead of off. And just color it right on the area you want to brighten. If any other spots you want to touch up, you can do that. As long as you have your white brush where you want to put it on at. Alright. You can see this was our original. This is where we came back out. Now to save this, we want to flatten the layer. So you can go to Layer at the top here, Flatten Image. So we'll put all of your pictures back into one. You can't change those layers anymore. So this is where we started. This is where we're ending. Now, to continue the non-destructive editing, to save this, you want to go to File, Save As, not Save, Save As. and change the name of this. You can change the folder, whatever you want, but make sure you change the name. I'm just naming mine 1. And that way it will not save over your original file if you ever want to go back and edit it differently. Just save. Hit OK. You're all done. All right, that was a simple non-destructive edit. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.